guys, it's Laura and today I'm going to be doing my top 5 favourite contemporaries. So I'm going to make 2 disclaimers before I start this video. One, well I don't know if it's a disclaimer, but one, I apologise for how I look. I literally feel like I look hideous right now, but that is because it is like 27 degrees outside. I'm literally wearing a vest top which I never wear and my hair and face just look bleh. So that's one. And also that's why the fan is on, if you can hear that weird noise. I'm literally sweating. Two, I have put these in some kind of order of my top 5 to 1, but I just want to make sure I literally love all these books equally. Just like, it was very difficult, so keep that in mind. But yeah, I'm just gonna get into it. So number 5 on this list is My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. I read this last June and I literally picked it up from Tesco because the back sounded, the blurb made me think it sounded really good, and I fell in love with it because there's a character called George who's adorable, and she basically, it's a girl called Samantha Reed, who is literally, her life is completely organised. She lives with her mum and her sister and everything is totally perfect for her. But she lives next to a family called the Garretts, and their life is totally the opposite, totally chaotic. They are a big, massive family. Her mum doesn't really like them because of that, and her mum's so perfect. And then she meets Jace, who is the one of the Garretts, and he's like her age. And basically, she starts to join the family and realise they're not all that bad. And you know what happens because it's a contemporary, and it was such a cute read, and I just loved it to pieces. And I think I'm going to reread it again. I think that's going to happen. To be fair, I think I'm going to reread all of these at some point. I'm not rereading one of them, but I'll explain that when I get to it. But yes, this is number 5 on this list. Number 4 on this list is Open Road Summer by Emery Lord. I got this recommended to me by someone on Instagram. Jesus Christ, I could not remember that. I got this recommended to me by someone from Instagram last year, and I fell in love with it. It is such a cute read, but the best part about this book is that, in fact, it is revolved around 2 best friends going on a road trip, because one of them is a country singer who's going on tour around America, and that is the aspect that I love the most, because the romance is so subtle and not, like, over the top, and I really, really like that. And I thought, the build-up to it was really cutesy as well, so I really like that as well, but it's not, like, overdone, which I don't like, because if it's cringy, I'm kind of just like, But yeah, definitely love this book. I definitely recommend it to everyone. Plus, let's just appreciate the pre-cover. Like, I just love, I don't know what it is. It's just like the field and the sun, like, reflecting it. It's just, I don't know, it's really nice to look at. But yeah, I really, really liked it. And it's a road trip. So I feel like if you're going on a road trip this summer, A, you're very lucky, and B, you should read this book. The next book on this list is, I'm trying to determine which one I'm going to put third. Yeah, okay. Second Chance Summer by Morgan Matson. I read this recently, and this is definitely the reason why I'm going to be reading the other 2 books of Morgan Matson's, because this, wow, like, it's a girl called Taylor Edwards who has, and her family have found out some bad news, and they've decided to spend one last summer at their old summer house where she left when she was 5 years old. 5 years old? No, 5 years ago when she was 12 years old. And she left behind an ex-boyfriend and her best friend, and it didn't end well, and she's not exactly pleased to be going back. But she basically starts getting closer to her family, and obviously she meets this her ex-boyfriend and her friend again, and she starts to, like, things like happen and unfold, and it made me cry, I swear to you. It made me burst out into tears because of something that happened. Morgan Matson made it the saddest. It was obviously going to happen, and you knew it was going to happen, but she made it happen in the saddest way possible. Like, you just couldn't possibly have made that even worse. Although, I mean, it might be because I was like, the topic is quite impactful on my life. I don't know if it's not the right word, but it might, I don't know. It's affected my life anyway. So yeah, that might have been why I cried so much, but I still thought it was extremely sad, but it was so emotional and everything that she was saying throughout it, I was thinking of it, and I was like, yes, that is exactly right. And I was feeling the same way Taylor was feeling. And that is how you know it was amazing writing. Like, her writing is just fab, and I cannot wait to read Since You've Been Gone and The Unexpected Everything. I'm going to do it within the next month. It's going to happen, and it's because this book was so damn good. The next book on this list, I'm going for this one, okay. Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins is number 2. You guys will know, if you've watched my videos for a long time, that this is one of my favourite contemporaries. I don't know why, just because Etienne St. Clair is absolutely fabulous. He's funny, sarcastic, witty, good looking in my head. He's American, British and French. That's all. I mean, I'm British, so that bit doesn't impact on me. But he's also American, and that's the bit that impacts on me. Also, I apologise for this light coming through my window. I've just noticed. Anyway, this is about a girl called Anna who basically is shipped off to a school in Paris for Americans. And she meets Etienne St. Clair. And she befriends him and befriends his friends. And stuff happens. That makes it sound so boring, but it's really not. Like, it was such a cutesy read. I mean, there were moments where I wanted to slap the book against my face because I was just like, no! But yeah, it was really cute, it was really funny, it was amazing. I mean, it's just perfect. And the cover, again, so pretty. Like, just, they're like going into like a pink and then lighter and then the Eiffel Tower. I just thought that's just gorgeous, like, seriously. And with the other 2 books as well, it looks fab. I mean, I don't like Lola the Boy Next Door and Island of Heaven. Lola the Boy Next Door, I didn't connect with Lola whatsoever. I just didn't like it at all. Island of Heaven Ever After was just far too mushy for me. Far too mushy for me. I have a limit, and that just way overseen it. Just like, go. Anyway, I really enjoyed this book, and I recommend it to everyone, as I do with all the other books. Anyway, now on to my number 1 book. I'm casually going to give you a moment to try and guess what this is, if you want to. That moment is clearly up. Anyway, my number 1 contemporary book is By Your Side by Casey West. Oh yes, I love this book so much. I want to reread it, like, now, but I'm not, because I'm reading Harry Potter. So, this will be being reread sometime this year, which is odd, because I only read it this year, but it was just plain fabulous. I don't know. Boy locked in a library with a boy, and then it's like it's about a girl called Autumn Hollins who basically is with her friends in the library, and then she goes back to use the bathroom, and then she gets locked in because the library just clearly didn't think to check if people were still in there. Anyway, she gets locked in, and she finds herself locked in the library for 3 days because they're closed on Sundays and it's Martin Luther King Day. Awkward. Oh, no, they're closed on Saturday and Sunday and it's Martin Luther King Day on Monday. So she's locked in there for 3 days, there's barely any food, and to top it all off, she's stuck in there with Dax Miller, the bad boy and the loner of the school. And she basically tries to get him to open up to her and talk to her and not just, like, make her life even worse than it already is, being locked in a library. And then basically she gets him to do this, and then when they finally get set free, they're like, life continues to grow, and she basically befriends him, and it's just, I don't know what it is about it. It was just perfect. I mean, I don't feel like everybody will love Casey West's writing because it's really simplistic, but I just thought I just love it. It's like the perfect type of writing for me, and especially in the mood that I was in at the time I read this, it was just, oh, it was fab. I don't even know how to put it into words. It was just great. And the ending, no, the ending, it was great. Anyway, yeah, another 1 contemporary book I recommend to everyone. So that is all. I just banged my hand on my drawer. So that is all for my top 5 favourite contemporary reads. Yeah, okay. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys could hear with the fan on. I don't know how good my sound was, and I am still apologising for this light. Like, I don't even know how that's happening. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon with another video. Bye guys!